Alex, yes, we've been waiting all morning long for his arrival, and we just got told that he actually just arrived along with the second lady. You can see there the plane is just arriving, and just in front of us also there are military crews as well as community members who are here also waiting to welcome President Mike Pence and the second lady Karen. They were scheduled to get here around 11 a.m., which is perfect timing. They're going to be both part of various events. Second Lady Karen Pence, she's expected to talk to military spouses here at the Naval Air Station in Lemoore at 12:30 p.m. As for Mike Pence, he's expected to be at Harris Ranch in Coalinga for a fundraiser, and later he's going to be at Frida's and Son Farms for a trade policy event. That event is expected to start at 1:30 p.m. Doors open at 11:30 a.m. Now, of course, his visit has been anticipated for all week long, so we should be expecting some impact on everyone's commute. If you travel north or south on Highway 41, you can expect road closures from Lacey Boulevard to the 198 from around 1:30 in the afternoon until about 4 o'clock. We're told there will be plenty of detours for people to take so that if you are being impacted by these closures, you are able to take those detours. And we're just going to show you guys here live pictures of the airplane arriving here at the Naval Air Station this morning, where Vice President Mike Pence and Second Lady Karen Pence will be here in the Central Valley. Again, Karen is going to be talking to the military spouses here at the Naval Station, and Mike Pence is going to be talking about agriculture and various locations here in the Central Valley, in Lemoore, as well as in Corcoran. So stay with us throughout the whole morning. We're going to go ahead and give you guys these live pictures of them arriving here. We're going to go ahead and toss it back to you for now, Alex, but come back to us in a little bit so that we can give you guys obviously that close-up look of them arriving. Meanwhile, I'll send it back to you, Alex.
Thank you so very much. Well, let's go ahead and join Pedro Quintana. He's at Frida's and Sons, the farm there in Lemoore, with more on what's expected to go down in that area. Pedro.
Alex, good morning. The stage is set behind me, and more than 500 people will be filling these seats. You can see right now the music is playing. They're going through a rundown right now, just trying to go through a practice to make sure everything runs smoothly. Now, Mike Pence, Vice President Mike Pence, is expected to speak just after 2 o'clock. He's expected to talk about the new North American deal between the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Now, this new North American deal is called the USMCA. The new deal would change the standards for labor, the environment, and also for automakers. The Vice President has been traveling around the country to rally support from the American people to put pressure on Congress to schedule a vote on this North American trade deal. President Trump signed this new deal back in November, but it still needs to be approved by Congress. This trade deal would give U.S. farmers more access to the Canadian dairy and poultry market. It's a perfect strategy for the Trump administration because California is one of the top states when it comes to dairy production, especially here in the Central Valley. Now, back here live, a line of supporters are out here forming right now. We're told that the Vice President should be arriving here around 2:20 this afternoon. We'll, of course, be live streaming the speech on our website. That's yourcentralvalley.com. But for now, we're live here in Lemoore. Pedro Quintana, KDC 24, local news that matters.
All right, Pedro, thank you so much. Let's take you back to Lemoore's Naval Air Station there as we take a look at Air Force 2 landing, touching ground just several minutes ago. In fact, they still haven't gotten off the airplane yet, the aircraft. They will in just a second. They're arriving fairly early considering the scheduled time was 11:10. He does have a full day ahead of him here in the Central Valley. Vice President Mike Pence is going to stay in Lemoore for a little while there at 11:10. The Second Lady will also be joining him. And as you mentioned, or as you heard Fabiola mention earlier, the Vice President will deliver remarks at a Trump victory event that's happening in Coalinga. But you just saw Pedro. He's over at Frida's Farms, where they will be holding like an event for him there, where he will get to know the area, talk to farmers, talk to local community leaders, and talk about agriculture, the agricultural industry. I'm going to pull little Anthony Bailey in because he knows a lot about politics as well.
Yeah, we like to dabble in a little bit, of course.
Yes,
There's been a lot going on, of course, with the different trade agreements that they're working on right now. So you can imagine that'll be a hot topic with farmers. We've had, of course, a lot of tariff talk this year, and our local farmers, of course, being impacted by some of those negotiations and some of the tariff talks that would go on, and some of the higher fees that they would have to pay overseas. Right now, we see it looks like some of the staff there deplaning right now from Air Force 2, and we'll see as they zoom in here if there's any identifiable faces. You can imagine the vice president and the team will be traveling with a lot of staff, a lot of support staff that'll be on the ground.
Yeah, including a pool press that is traveling with him right now. You can see everybody coming down the stairs. I'm assuming he's going to make some comments once he's there, maybe talk to our press, which we have to stand back and we are roped into a certain area, the media, but hopefully Vice President Mike Pence will be able to talk to the reporters here locally before he sets off on whatever is next on his itinerary.
The other interesting thing that's going to be interesting, Second Lady Karen, she's really kind of an established lady in her own right. She's going to be talking to the military families about some of the employment issues and things that they have. Well, we do hear about that quite often with the families, with the military traveling around, and of course some of the issues as they relocate to different areas.
You're right, Anthony. She is a teacher. She has an MBA. She's a very accomplished artist as well. So she will have a lot to say, especially to those military wives, those facing unemployment as well, because as we know, unemployment for military wives is at about 24%, which is pretty high. So I'm sure they'll be looking forward to hearing what she has to say about that, and maybe what changes are on the way, if any.
It is something, of course, I'm sure it'll give them a glimmer of hope, something to reach out to and get a chance to just have her ear for a little bit. And also the vice presidents will be very important, I think, for these Valley families dealing with those types of situations, because unemployment's a real issue with our military families, and sometimes we don't think about the sacrifices that they make, and this is a way for Washington to kind of connect with our local Valley families.
Yes, definitely so. And as you mentioned, they will also be talking about the new agreements, the new trade agreements, one that will maybe replace NAFTA, the one that is currently in place right now. This new one is the USMCA, United States, Mexico, Canada agreement. So it'll be a bit different there. It's created to be more balanced when it comes to trade, and it's going to support apparently high-paying jobs for Americans here in the United States, and really maybe even create more businesses as far as trade and ag is concerned. A little better trade
arrangements. We remember during the election season, it was really one of the hotly debated issues, and something that the president really ran heavy on was fixing some of the trade agreements. It was a big issue with our Valley farmers and really farmers all over the country about the imbalance as far as being able to trade, the deficit from us trading out to other countries versus what we are able to receive here in the U.S. Right now, of course, still looking at Air Force 2 there. Things are quiet. Of course, our eyes are on the front doors there. We are kind of waiting and waiting for their entrance here to the
You know, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what Air Force 2 looks like inside. We do have an Air Force 1 there at Castle Air Museum. If you ever get a chance to stop by and visit, especially when they have open cockpit day, you're able to actually go in. The aircraft comes pretty well stocked, don't you think? As far as everything they need, it is basically a living area, and it's everything they need is on board this aircraft and Air Force 2.
Yeah, we think about how much work they have to do. They still have to get work done while they're in the air traveling, and we are embarking on the 2020 election season, but yet and still there's still a lot of work to be done through the course of the weeks and months, and they're able to do a lot of that right there suspended in the air.
Yes, and at about 1:15, Anthony, the Vice President is expected to deliver some remarks at a Trump victory event that's happening in Coalinga. That's at about 1:15. So we're still waiting, and like I said, he has a pretty full itinerary. He's expected to be leaving the Valley at around 4 o'clock this afternoon, headed to Vandenberg Air Force Base. So we'll keep you posted, and we will continue to wait here. In the meantime, we're going to toss it to break and be right back.